I think I understand why Jordan always liked to talk about stuff being his first draft. How he intended to just get the story done and then give it a few editing passes to tighten it up. There's a part of me that wishes he was right about being able to do that. It's agonizing to see your mistakes and fumbles and be forced to just let them stay like that. The worst part is that it's not even like remembering an embarrassing moment from your mortal life. The details in those memories gradually fade. But when you're God, you can view the past in perfect clarity, exactly as it happened. Relive it as many times as you want. Analyze every little imperfection until you start to wonder if you've ever done anything right. If you're even capable of doing anything right anymore. Okay, well, I suppose we should have a debrief after what happened last time. Where do you all want to have that this time?
The Court of Titania, Queen of the Ants.
I'll pass.
Okay, we don't have to do that. Are we gonna go to a diner again? I mean, that's cool. We can go to a...
I haven't had, lips or teeth in a month, so, I'm not opposed to a diner.
Can we just get, burgers or pizza or something?
Do we want to do Waffle House or the other place?
The other place? Waffle House is close to the Undertow portal. Let's go to different... somewhere else.
Let's just get burgers.
Let's just get a burger.
I don't know if we can deal with the innate arcane energy of a Waffle House right now.
Maurice looks slightly disappointed.
We'll do it next time, Maurice.
I love arcane energies.
Listen, I do too, but sometimes you just need some variety.
I feel like we've had too much arcane energy.
Yeah.
So maybe cutting it is a good idea, actually.
Okie doke. Burger time!
All right, yeah, you head over to a local burger place by the name of Burger Palace. And you sit down to eat. Once you get your orders, you sit down to have a chat. So I guess I should poll everyone for thumbs up and thumbs down. How do we feel about what happened since the last downtime?
Refresh my memory. What all exactly has happened between the two things?
We have a baby. I'm holding him right now. And by we, I mean I.
Hi, baby Jake.
Yeah, I got baby Jake here. And the whole thing with Patrick.
Yeah, the last uptime involved the baby Jake situation and then the Patrick and the zoo animals.
Yeah, we went to a magical forest filled with all the zoo animals I gave eggshells to. They formed a society.
They did form a society. That is true.
You'd think they would have learned from our mistakes, but... Alright, okay.
They got the ants
So,
ruling them, and the ants seemed cool, right? Yeah. We'll figure it out. Listen, it took us a long time to figure our stuff out, so...
So, Casey, thumbs up or thumbs down?
For all of it, I look at baby Jake. Sure, thumbs down.
Okay, Bob?
Oh, thumbs down.
Maurice?
Thumbs up?
Jordan?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of just ambivalent. I don't really care about any of this. Maybe that is just the whole, suicidal depression talking. But, I guess thumbs up if I gotta pick one or the other.
We take those.
Okay. So that's a tie, so nothing happens. So I guess play out the scene with those votes in mind.
I'm just cleaning a mess that baby Jake made, but it's fine. I brought extra shirts.
Bob is very pointedly just eating burger and keeping their mouth full of food so that they are not obligated to speak.
That burger looks tasty, Bob. Yeah.
I think all things considered, this is not those of our adventures. There was no deaths. Little God's interference here. We just kind of. Are you upset about the? Are you upset about the baby or about Patrick? Or both?
Patrick, the baby's fine. The baby's a baby.
I gotta say, adventure sure sounds cool until you're actually in it.
Yeah. Have you figured out what you're doing with him once you all die in a couple weeks?
No.
Feel like that's probably something you need to get in order.
I mean, Jake seemed to insist that he come along into Avalon, so I guess we're killing him?
I mean, Jake's not here. Fuck that. We can do whatever we want.
We're not killing the baby. I promised Jake I would take care of the baby until we were gone. And I'll figure something out.
Okay, it just seems... I'm a little worried you're just sort of putting that off and not thinking about it. And
Maybe I'm not saying it because I don't want people who might be controlling Nikolai in the future to know what my plans are with baby Jake.
I get it. Maurice taps his head.
What, you don't trust Haley?
She, pointedly eats some fries.
Oh. Okay.
Oh man, every time one of them becomes a god, I think it puts a strain on their relationship.
Yeah, I've picked up on that.
How's that burger, Jordan?
Can't complain. Again, I've been eating, seeds and nuts for a month straight, so yeah.
Doing it. I look at Bob. Hey, he's living. He's living.
Oh, I'm living.
Yep. Yeah, sure. He sure is. Takes another bite.
You're the one that made me.
I sure did.
Oh boy, I wish Haley was here.
I mean, she is.
You know what I mean. Like, Maurice drinks his shake.
You mean you wish she wasn't God? You wish we had normal lives where we're not constantly terrified about the world breaking down around us?
Or I just wish we had our vibe around to also mellow the group dynamics. I guess it's okay. We should be able to feel our feelings. We're feeling them. and they don't always need to be discussed. We can just eat our burger and feel our feelings.
I mean,
Is there...
if it makes you feel better, I'm not afraid.
All right.
What?
Of your feelings? Or...
In general.
Okay, that seems...
Why?
Out of nowhere?
Wait. Why aren't you afraid?
I mean, what's gonna happen is what's gonna happen. I don't know. I feel like I've got about as much control over where things are going as I did at the start of the year. So, not much has changed on that front.
Honestly, that's kind of where I'm at, too. I'm an odd...
So less heroic bravado, more grim fatalism.
Little of A, little of B.
It sounded mostly like B.
I like to think I've more or less got my shit sorted.
Casey gives you a look.
Bob, again, very pointedly does not react to the look and just takes another bite of their burger.
Casey doesn't say shit.
Phew, boy. Okay. Hey, waitress. Hello. Can I get an extra fry?
The waitress looks at you, briefly putting down her magazine, and then just very sort of languidly walks over to the fryer and puts down another basket. He'll be ready in about 3 minutes.
I don't suppose I could trouble you for like a small bowl of pistachios or cashews.
We don't have nuts here.
Sunflower seeds?
I think she rummages around in one of the drawers and pulls out a little bag of sunflower seeds and says, that'll be 10 cents.
Yeah, sure, sounds good. I flip her a dime.
She hands the bag of sunflower seeds over.
I eat them voraciously. I still have, I've built up habits.
Are you going like face first, or are you?
No, I'm not
hands?
going. I'm using my hands.
I was just asking.
Jesus.
Excuse me for wondering. God.
Well, this has been a very productive debrief. Check, please.
Yeah, where are you going now?
Don't know. Don't need to know. Never knew. And it worked out fine.
Are you sure about that?
You know what? Yeah, I am.
Okay.
The waitress pulls the fryer basket up and dumps it on a plate. Puts the plate in front of Maurice and hands Bob a check.
Bob pays and heads out the door.
I watch Bob pay and realize I don't have, money. And just sort of look over at Maurice and Casey like... So do you... I mean, other than the dime that I just spent, I don't have, money. I found that in the parking lot outside.
It's okay,
fine.
I got you.
I got you.
Oh, you okay? I thought you would be
All
saving
right.
your money because you have the baby, but yeah.
I am stealing so much money from my parents. Is it stealing if they kinda just give it to me and don't care?
Oh yeah, I forget. You got money bags over there. Okay, maybe I'm freaking out too much.
Yeah, you save your money for your siblings. Listen, I do have plans.
I forgot to ask.
whenever
Oh, I
what
should have asked when
happens.
Bob was here. I got my college acceptance letter. Did any of you guys I look at Jordan and Casey, and I'm like,
I did not apply to any colleges, and Jordan used to be a bird.
Yeah, my post-secondary education plans were A, become God, B, be a bird, C, die. I don't have a plan D really lined up at this point.
I mean, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, I guess.
okay. Well, sorry for bringing it up.
No, it's whatever. Listen.
If
It's
you
nice to
if-
talk.
if you had to go to a college or had post-secondary plans, do you want to I don't know, talk about that?
I mean, I was just gonna learn a trade. Keep learning a trade, I guess. Working cards. I had an inn with someone down in Florida, and me and Haley were supposed to go together. She was going to be in college. I was going to be working on cars with some acquaintances of my parents. I don't know. Figure out something to do about points at herself.
Okay, alright. That's something.
Yeah.
Your whole thing is writing. Do you think you'd maybe want to go to school for that? Looking at Jordan.
I mean, I don't know, maybe. Like, I guess... Boy. I mean, fuck it. It's not like I'm saying anything people don't already know. I guess I just kind of assumed at some point or another I just sort of wouldn't be around anymore. Didn't really have much in the way of long-term planning until I figured out, hey, there might be a third option around.
That's funny.
I don't know. I think it's kind of sad.
I had the same plan, basically, for all of my life for a while.
Yeah.
Wait till you're old enough where you can off yourself without no one bothering. And then I met you all. Then I fell in love with all of you. And then this whole fucking adventure happened.
Yeah, other than the fall in love part, I guess that's basically the same as my story, except, you know, I guess my version of meeting you all went a little different.
And your version of falling in love is more falling in love with the story, actually.
Right.
Because you did fucking love that story. I could tell.
He just kind of shrugs, puts his hands up, like, sure.
Yeah.
But I guess, had none of this happened, I probably would have gone through the motions of applying to a few colleges. Yeah, probably some kind of English degree or something. Maybe I could squeeze a novel in before I got out of town. And by town, I mean this mortal coil.
Distance. Okay, yeah. Okay. Maurice eats his fries.
Have you read anything recently?
I cannot emphasize enough how recently my life has been being bird.
Yeah. I don't know. I just figured if I was trapped in bird mode for... God, how long were you in bird mode?
About a month. About a month.
Yeah.
And I mostly...
I came out, I'd be like looking for things to do with my body. Like reading. Things I enjoy.
Yeah, but the thing about that is, like, just because I'm not dead, and just because I'm not actively pursuing being dead, doesn't mean I, like, have embraced being alive anymore. You know? That's the fun thing they don't tell you. You know, you think about, the moment you don't commit suicide or you survive a suicide attempt, and that's the moment your whole life turns around, right? Like, no, all the reasons I was there in the first place are still there, you know? It's not any better, why would it be? Nothing changed.
I was 10 the first time I tried. Old school. Had classmates walking in on me. The fan...
Maurice covers baby Jake's ears.
It's fine.
Maurice, we can talk about something else if we're bothering you.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay. I just... You know what? It's probably better for y'all to get it out. Maurice looks looks to the left and looks to the right to make sure nobody else is looking at them at this bar
fine.
About doing suicide. But
never mind. No one needs to know
let it out.
No,
it's probably
my
best.
sordid past.
It's a weird thing, right? Because, like...
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me. Well, I already know all this shit, right? But it feels like you're offending other people by talking about it. I mean, I'm talking about my stuff doesn't offend me.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I thought you were like, I actually wrote you and wrote in your backstory.
I mean, listen, we don't have to get into all that. I'm just saying, for my shit, it's not like it's upsetting to me to talk about it. I'm thinking about it already. I'm not saying anything I don't already know.
I mean, but
it feels like you're putting it on other people. You know?
Yeah, I don't want to convince you not to. that's your own thing.
No, sure.
I have reasons to live, or at least...
Right. It's just the sense that, like, you shouldn't talk about it because other people will be upset and they'll get worried about you. And it's like, yeah, whatever, man. It is what it is. Anyway, sorry, I was cutting you off, Casey. Oh, Haley, do you have something?
Yeah, I never knew that, Casey.
Yeah. Yeah, I was 10. I don't know. I was in school. I can't even remember why I was so upset. It was probably everything. But yeah, God. Sorry, I don't need to talk about this.
No,
don't
talk
apologize.
About it.
I know I'm just a voice in the sky now, but I still care.
So we didn't have. This was when we were living in Mexico briefly, and we didn't have. My classroom, despite being a private school, didn't have a ceiling fan. It had like a box fan mounted in the ceiling, so it had a cable from the fan that was like, it wasn't just mounted, it was kind of like bolted into the ceiling pointing down to the class, and it had a cable sticking all the way down where you would plug it in. And during a recess I tried and got stopped by some classmates. As far as I know, they never told anyone. They kind of just like, hey, don't do that, we'll be your friends. But that didn't last long, and it kind of just made me not want to talk to people more.
Yeah.
They didn't understand.
Thank you for sharing.
I'm not trying to garner sympathy, or I'm not trying to be like. No,
listen, yeah.
I know what you've been through. Like, I don't know, man.
Nah, I get it. Listen,
I can't help.
Until the other day, I haven't like tried anything. I've just thought about it a lot, and at some point, I don't know, maybe I was 14 or 15 a few years ago, I tried talking to my parents about trying to explain that I didn't know what was wrong with me, but something was. And I kind of could... It ended up being up to me whether I wanted to drop out of school and get committed to a mental hospital, or just shut up and pretend like everything was fine. And so I opted for shutting up and pretending everything was fine.
Casey, Baby Jake reaches out a hand and squeezes one of your fingers.
I gently hold it. You good? You hungry? Mm-hmm.
He just coos affectionately.
Thank you. I
know you're
doing this.
Be able to be there in person, but I still have ways.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, even if they didn't stay your friends, I'm glad they stopped you.
I think they just they went to the classroom because it was a shared classroom, and they went to go look for something, and I guess people don't want to see someone off themselves while they're looking for, I don't know, a pencil or whatever. After that, I never tried. Thought about it, never tried.
Okay, Bob, let's check in with you. Do you have any downtime moves or tie scenes you'd like to do?
I sure do. I'd like to live it up.
All right, how would you like to live it up?
Yeah. Hey, so Bob climbs into the front seat of the Wild Chariot. In the passenger seat is Dog, as always.
Of course, I am always here.
Yeah. Hey, Dog, listen. You haven't really gotten to do much since you, actualized, I guess. I feel like we've kept you cooped up in the van this whole time. Listen.
I have taken a back seat, both figuratively and literally.
Yeah, that's why I want to make sure that while we still have some time together, we do something real fun. What is something that you have always wanted to do?
I have always wanted to ride a roller coaster.
All right, let's do it.
All right, that'll be a POW draw.
Yeah. Bob's POW is 2.
The Moon and the Emperor.
Okay, well in that case, I'll take the Emperor.
Let me think. So on a neutral card, the person becomes more familiar with you and you with them. However, they have a good reason to withhold unconditional support and will need convincing to help you. Doesn't really make sense for Dog. I think this has to be someone else you encounter at the amusement park.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you go to the amusement park, and I think Dog immediately wants to go on one of the looping roller coasters. Bob, have you ever been on one of those? How comfortable are you with them?
Oh, I'm fine. I mean, listen, I can run at the speed of sound at this point. I'm not really afraid of a roller coaster. Or much of anything at this point. But yeah.
That said, they're probably the attendants, even though they are underpaid high schoolers for the most part, they're probably not going to just let a turtle get on a ride with you. So you're going to need to sneak him in somehow.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm just gonna sneak him in under my hoodie.
Okay, yeah. So you go and get on one of the coasters, and while in the line, you encounter, what do we name Fangs?
Wolf
Thompson.
Wolf.
Yeah.
It was Fangs
Uncle.
Uncle? Yeah. Okay.
Never did get around to that drug war you were planning with him.
Oh, yeah. My next scene is set in the grow house that you have going.
Yeah.
Yeah, while you're waiting in the line, you encounter Wolf Thompson waiting in the same queue as you. He's in front of you, so he doesn't notice you.
Oh. I don't think I have much reason to say anything, do I?
I guess that's up to you.
Yeah, I'll just stay quiet for now.
Okay.
Just wait in the line.
The line continues, and you eventually get to the front, and on the next coaster train, Wolf is also here solo, and to make sure that all the seats are filled, you two get placed next to each other, at which point he does in fact recognize you and says, "Oh, it's you, huh?"
Yeah, it's me.
At what point do you bring out Dog?
I think once the cars are moving, I can have Dog poke his head out from the collar of the hoodie. I gotta keep him tucked in there so he doesn't go flying.
Okay. I think as the train is ascending up the lift hill, he notices Dog's head peeking out, and kind of you can see his eyes, his facial expression still looks bored, but his eyes are flitting between you and Dog several times. And eventually he asks, "Did you bring your pet turtle onto the roller coaster?"
I brought my best friend onto the roller coaster.
I'm probably going to regret asking this question, but why would you do that?
He asked me to.
I did, in fact, ask them to bring me on the roller coaster. It's something I've always wanted to do. Experience the high-speed thrills with the wind rushing past my head.
I kind of like the idea of the us getting to the top and it plummeting as Dog is mid-sentence.
Does Wolf have an Eidolon?
We never discovered it, but they're older than us.
In theory, yes, he should, but we never said what it was.
All right. I think as the more words that Dog says, the more Wolf's eyes start going wide as he realizes that Dog somehow got an Eidolon and that Wolf is not, in fact, hallucinating from,
from reefer madness,
doing too many drugs. And as Dog is saying, I've always wondered what the top speed of one of these things, he gets caught off as the coaster train plummets down the drop. The ride lasts for about 2.5 minutes. A pretty decent length for a coaster. Got a couple loops, got a corkscrew, got a few nice pieces of a few nice bits of airtime that lift you off your seat. And
Bob slowly comes to the harrowing realization that this is just a very mundane speed to be going at for them now. Like roller coasters are just like it's just going down a track now. It's not even going fast.
Wolf is maintaining a very tight grip on the lap bar.
Bob is mostly just concentrating on trying to keep Dog secure. So,
as the coaster comes to a stop, Wolf looks back over at you and sees that you and Dog are still smiling, and Dog looks over at him and says, "Did you enjoy that as much as I did?" Yeah, it was thrilling. You're an interesting person, Bob.
I like to think so.
Maybe not as square as I thought you were.
Hey, I appreciate it. You seem like an alright guy, too. Sorry we kind of got off on the wrong foot a while back, but, yeah, no. I'm not looking to, rub anybody the wrong way.
I was having a bad day. Look, if you ever want to hang, just let me know.
Hey, we'll do. In the meantime, alright, little guy, we're still in an amusement park. Is there anything else you want to do while we're here?
I would love to go on a log flume. I want to see how it differs from my own experience.
All right, yeah, let's go. And I think that's kind of just the whole evening of just Bob taking Dog on whatever rides he wants.
Yeah. Quick question. One thing about the I guess I don't need to include the Emperor forecast necessarily.
No, you're
right?
encouraged to if you can, but it's not necessary.
Okay.
Destroy the theme park. Burn it to the ground.
Did you bring anything else on your person, Bob?
Nothing that I wouldn't normally have, I guess.
What would you normally have?
Keys to the van, wallet, spare weed, lighter. Let's see. I'm trying to think of anything else Bob would think to like carry with them.
I think as you are going to the next ride, you briefly pat your pockets and you realize, oh, the lighter fell out on one of the loops.
Oh, that's not good. Well, it's a good thing that those are usually just harmless unless someone actively uses it, right?
That is true. I'm sure that nothing will come of it.
I'm sure nothing will come of it.
That's so
Haley.
ominous.
All right.
And then a roller coaster runs it over in just the right way to flip the switch on it. A spark from the wheel igniting the fire and burning the whole coaster down.
No, the thing that's broken is just the lighter. Bob doesn't have a lighter anymore. They'll have to buy another one.
Yeah, sorry, Jordan was in Jordan mode for a second there.
No, that's fair. I get it. Okay. Does anyone else have downtime or tie scenes they'd like to do next?
Well, I'm supposed to do one with you and one with Maurice, I think.
Okay. Would you like to talk to first?
I guess let's talk with Maurice. Where do you want to meet up?
Where do I want to meet up? I would say the woods, but you did try to kill yourself there, so probably not the best vibes. Fuck it. Let's, I was gonna say meet behind the Waffle House, but you also died behind the Waffle House as well. Okay.
I mean, I sort of work it like that one. Listen, I'm not too torn up about that one. We can meet behind the Waffle House if that's where you want to go.
Oh, baby, I hear the blues are calling, tossed salads and scrambled eggs. Mercy. And though I may seem a bit confused, I'm scrambled, but I got eggs. He's got eggs in the kitchen. Oh, I don't know what to do with this, blah, 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 eggs. I'm scrambling eggs. Anyway, welcome to our Patreon ad break. I don't know. We're in it. We're coming towards the end. It's only about 2 or 3 more episodes in Disco till whatever it's gonna be is gonna be. I hope you've had a good time with us in this journey we've taken in 1979, 1980 / 1999, 2000 latery. And we really appreciate all the time you've listened and all the stuff you've done. We are completely listener funded. This could sound professional, like we're NPR or something. We are completely listener funded through your donations to Patreon. We do a lot of stuff here. I should be doing the rundown on all the stuff you can get if you donate and stuff. Once a month, we generally put out, between Disco and Ska, 4 regular episodes for the free feed. We try and, at least once a month do a playlist episode where you can, listen to us talk about an album. What else do we do? The design sessions where you can peek behind the curtain and kind of see them making the game. It's been really interesting lately, the design session, as Luke and Molly have been moving on from Eidolon 2.0 to Eidolon Become Your Worst Self, a villainous playbook. Which we will be using in upcoming seasons. Exciting stuff. You should check out all the characters, think about ideas about how they grow and stuff. That's cool. We also do generally at least once a month a grab bag thing. Sometimes we'll do a long-going series, like Actually I Meant for You to Kick My Ass, where we talk about Stone Ocean. We also talked about Jujutsu Kaisen, the first season, in a show called Yuji Got Fingered. We also sometimes do one-off fiasco games, if we want to play. Apparently Iris and the gang have a whole, Toho thing going on that I don't know anything about. It's cool. We watch movies sometime. I think we got a movie coming up about some spooky stuff coming down the line. We do all that cool stuff. Here's how the tiers work. If you want, to donate some bucks, if you're listening to this on the free feed and you think this is cool and you want to support us a little bit, we do have a Patreon at Eidolon Playtest. www.patreon.com/Eidolon Playtest. On there, if you donate at the $1 level, even just $1 helps us so much. You get the episode early, so you'd be able to hear if you're listening to this on the free feed, you'd be able to hear, if you were paying $1 a month, you'd be able to hear Ska, the next episode, already. So that's a cool benefit. At the $3 tier, we do a design session. You get access to those design sections, which come out once a month. Excellent stuff. One of the cool things about all of these feeds is that if you get through the main feed and you're like, oh man, I wish I had more Eidolon episodes, you can always bump yourself up a tier level and you have all this backlog of content to go listen to as you catch up. Design sessions, those are really cool. At 3 tier, I think you also get the playlist. So you're getting extra two podcasts a month where we talk about albums. $5 level, awesome. We love when people do the $5 level. $5 a month. We shout you out, which I'm going to do at the end of this ad break, which maybe be going a little bit long. But you know what? I think this episode maybe could use a little bit cheering up. It's kind of rough. It's kind of rough-a-delphia out there. So yeah, at the $5 level, we'll read your name, and the $10 level, like I said, gets you the grab bag, all that fun extra stuff we find the time for. Those are a bit looser. If maybe some of the tension of the main series is throwing you off, and you're like, oh my god, these guys hate each other. I'm listening to a friend group fall apart. They're beefing, there's fucking gang wars going on between ska versus disco. What will happen? You can listen to the regular episodes and oh no, they're just goofing. They're just goofing. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Support us there. If you don't want to do any of that stuff, I know fucking money's tight. The economy, inflation, there's an election happening. Don't have to think about that. Please, I'm trying not to think about it. But anyway, one of the best things you can do for the show, one of the things we appreciate the most that costs you nothing, is talk about it. Talk about it on forums. If you like our other forums and you want to talk about what we're doing here and what episodes you think are cool and top hits and all that stuff, we really appreciate that. Get the word out. If you're in any actual play communities or anything like that, maybe drop us a line. 2-time award winning, Grammy nominated, prom dated. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, definitely spread the word about us. Tell your friends, tell your communities, get the word out there, because that's the only way we really grow, is through word of mouth. Since we're not putting fucking ads on Rude Tales of Magic or any other podcasts out there. So if people find out about us, it's only because some listener like you loved what we were doing so much that you guys decided to tell a friend, and we appreciate that so much. Much like we appreciate our $5 donors. $5 donors, here's your rundown. Big thanks to Playton, MJ, Ace Warlock, Null, Zach Weatherford, Setzerhaver, Abby Less Than 3, LV, Nancy Blank, Ian Erbrina, Jade Isberdish, John Bradley, Ari Hyrax, Frostwood Little Troublemaker, Monica Worthenberger, Super Cammy Cassidy, Missing Jen, Mark Anderson, Cancakes, Valamence, Theodore Beauregard Mann, Destrehawk, Witsu, and of course, Yo Viking Soren. Anyway, thank you all for listening. Sorry if this ad break went long. I hope you enjoy the end of Disco and Ska as we go to the end of the podcast. Oh, I can't let you go. It's so natural. You belong to me. I belong to you. It doesn't rain often here, but we do a slow pan in to the Waffle House. Inside, we see Maurice Bailey eating a waffle. Cut back to Jordan across the table. What are you eating, Jordan?
I'll just get like eggs, hash browns, bacon, like a breakfast combo.
We do the reverse shot back of Maurice. He's 2 slices of bacon and he's sizzling. What food item are you now?
What food item am I? What? I'm...
Excuse me? Maurice?
I'm eggs because I'm scrambled?
Alright, you're a set of eggs. We pan out and we see everyone in this restaurant.
Wait, are you speaking metaphorically, or...?
Everyone in this restaurant is a kind of food item.
Okay.
We're in the Undertow version of the Waffle House, and I'm using my ability. What's it called again?
Reflecting
cage?
pool? Or the reflecting pool is what it
Faraday
used to be called.
cage. You may draw bids to turn your Eidolon zone influence into a space where reality is stable and affects the real world instead of a space where reality is warped. So yeah, we went behind the Waffle House, and we went down here to the fake Waffle House in the Undertow, which I'm using my ability to make all weird.
I just wanted to get breakfast.
You're an artist. You should, we're gonna get some themes here.
I'm so fucking tired, man.
Can't believe I'm relating to Jordan again.
This is this is frankly a great example of exactly what I wanted to talk to you about, which is that I have absolutely no read on you whatsoever at this point. I don't know what your deal is or what you want.
Maurice takes a deep breath, and as he exhales, he sizzles harder. I don't know what I want either. It's exciting. I don't know. I feel bad feeling like this around everybody else, but I don't know. Ever since I was little, my parents said I needed to be a good role model for my younger siblings because what I did, they would follow. And that felt comfortable. I had rules to follow. I don't know if it's comparable to... Things in stories make more sense, and things in movies make more sense than interacting with people regularly. So when they gave me, some rules about how to act and what to do, it was all great. I just have to play this role. I just gotta be good older brother, be morally, smart, capable, all these things. But fucking the Eidolon has thrown all of that off of whack, and I don't know who I am or what I want anymore, and it's scary, but I am excited to not die. I don't know if that makes any sense to you.
I mean, I can't relate, but I get it. On an intellectual level, if nothing else. Yeah, I mean, I can certainly understand not really knowing where anything's at this point. What's the way to ask this? I mean, where are, we? You and me? Because I feel like I know where I am with everyone else. Bob, very clear, hates my guts, great. I can understand that. Casey, we've talked. Haley, I'm pretty sure mostly just pities me at this point. I don't really know what you think of me.
Well, you did seize godhood and kind of force us all into this situation. But
yeah,
learning more about you, I don't know. We're all just kind of shitting on you all the time, and I don't know. After that thing, or your phantom fight, where we all just kind of yelled at you, I don't know. I just thought, who would I be if I felt these same feelings I did, but I didn't have, the role of my family and all of that? If I felt like I didn't have anyone, or anyone that could relate to me, and that seems very lonely. And this is not me pitying you, and not me saying, oh, poor you, fucking,
no, sure. No, I get you.
But, I don't know, I think I want to try giving a real friendship with you a chance. I brought up the stuff about writing, because this is silly, I didn't tell my parents, but I applied to go to school to be, a movie maker,
I mean, that makes sense. You clearly have some kind of deep connection to that, based on your whole Eidolon thing.
And all the shit you were talking about, stories and writing and all of that, I know a lot of this just your, God complex stuff, but I don't know. What if we went to movie school together, and you, learn about writing, and I learn about filming, and, I don't know, that's crazy. I've just become cool with you. That's maybe too much, but I don't know.
I mean, as of right now, I don't know that there's much, first of all, you realize that whatever colleges you got accepted to right now are not the, you're gonna die, and if you're gonna go to college at all, it's gonna be 20 years from now.
I know, but...
And that's assuming everything works out for the best, which right now does not really seem like anyone has any good ideas for how to make that happen.
Which is why I brought you to Waffle House in the Undertow. We begin walking...
Why you turned me into scrambled eggs.
Why I turned you into scrambled eggs. I want to try and
I really should point out that you don't have that move, Maurice.
Wait, what?
I think he just took it as a level up.
Yeah, I just took it for my level up that I never took before. Faraday cage. Yeah, I don't care. Locking it in. Is Faraday cage
the right one? Let me look real quick.
So it's reflecting pool, which requires Faraday cage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you can get Faraday cage, but not reflecting pool.
Okay, well.
But also, I mean, listen, Boogie Wonderland does weird shit. It can if it can turn people into animals, why can't it turn eggs?
Yeah,
eggs?
Okay, let's unpack this. In that case, what happens
if Jordan's cool with it, then okay.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
I mean, we could do a biz roll to see how things go with me funking out the Waffle House. I'm down.
Okay.
I don't know. Is this a tie? If not to get into too much into the mechanics, but is this a tie scene or is this like a move scene?
I had set this up as a tie scene.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Then yeah, we could do moves in a tie scene. I'm trying to use Boogie Wonderland to make this more avant-garde, make this dinner with Andre conversation more.
Okay, sure. Your draw is the Sun, Judgment, and the Hanged Man.
Is that any of our dissonance or resonance? No.
No, I did check.
That's positive, negative.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna take the positive one. Sorry to use the sun up. Sorry. I'm taking it.
Okay, so what's your goal here with how you're impacting the Undertow?
Well, again, I think based on what he said, he's bringing out the latent energy of this Waffle House in order to now we are our own food on our plate talking to each other.
Yeah, whatever you're feeling, all the people in the Waffle House, however they're feeling, they're that breakfast food. Some people are pancakes, some people are sizzling bacon, some people are sausages.
Okay. Yeah, sure. And I think sort of in response, some of the food items are becoming people.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why that upsets me so much more.
Because people turning into things like, oh, that's just basic Eidolon stuff, but food turning into people. Now it's creepy.
I don't want to know about the emotional interiority of a pancake.
I mean, there's a reason most of us have not watched Sausage Party. We don't want this.
It hasn't come out.
Bob, of all the things you could have done in your god room, you watched Sausage Party? That's not even out by the time.
That was not in character.
I will not claim that for Bob. That's a lie. But yeah, this Waffle House is full of people. The moon's a big waffle. We're under the influence of Boogie Wonderland.
One of the strips of bacon, which is now like a tall man in a brown vertical pinstripe suit, stands up and says, "Is it hot in here? Is it just me?"
I hate this.
Maurice devours that man without question, without breaking eye contact with Jordan.
Jesus
Christ. It was just bacon. He's cool.
Sure, I guess. Okay.
Well, Jordan's in hell.
Yeah, I think maybe I did die? Starting to feel like maybe I did die. Okay, well...
I'm sorry, I tried to play along and maybe I took it in a direction I shouldn't have.
Haley, listen, this has been nothing but a series of one-upsmanship of taking it in a weird direction. You're not really the sole person to blame here.
You've barely touched your hash brown men.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll get a doggy bag for it.
But anyway, I don't know. I think we had the other conversation at the other restaurant where we were like, well,
yeah,
I didn't really have anything to look forward to. So I'm like, maybe we need to have things to look forward to, even if we know we're not going to see 2 months from now. Maybe that's delusional. Sure. Maybe that's not focusing on the problem. But I think we got to try to imagine ourselves happy. I don't know. That's too preachy. I'm sorry.
No, listen, I can at least appreciate you're coming from, a well-intentioned place here. I mean, I guess the main thing is we gotta figure out if we can do anything about this moose. I'm at the point, I don't know, I guess I'm trying to decide whether I care to do anything about it or not, right? Hey, Void Moose wins, I get what I want, right? I don't know. Maybe that's selfish. Of course it's selfish. Obviously it's selfish. I don't know.
Okay, so you said the Void Moose wins, you get what you want? Nothingness?
Well, if everything's just gone, then hey, so am I.
Jeez. I'm trying to think of a win for you that wouldn't be that. And it's hard, because despite going to school with you and being in classes with you, I don't really know you,
Yeah. It's fine, I'm not asking you to solve all my problems at once. I guess I was just trying to, like I said, figure out more where you were coming from more, and in some ways you have illuminated that, and in some ways you have made it more obscure than ever. So I guess mission accomplished.
So I guess with that note, what would you like to update your ties to?
If you have something tied, by all means.
Yours is, I want to know the world that would make Jordan happy.
I've got Maurice is a good person, which is just true.
Okay. And then that reset the tie that Jordan had. So that's one experience, I think?
Yeah, I already added it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Casey, I think we need to talk.
Yeah.
Where do you want to be for this?
Do you remember the first time that you ascended to kind of keep myself sane? I made that somewhat joking, shrine.
Yeah?
I guess. Where else does the High Priestess communicate with her god?
Okay, sure, we can go there.
Yeah.
Look, I know you're upset about me bringing Patrick into the story and trying to undo what Solo did. But the future didn't change, and all that did was bring up a contradiction that was feeding Void Moose, and I'm trying everything I can to, figure out a way to stop him from eating everything.
The thing is, I get that. You know what? I get that. I get that you're trying to undo plot threads or whatever, and even if I disagree with it, I get it, and I understand why. You're not doing it out of selfishness. You're not doing it out of malice. What I don't fucking get is that I considered Patrick my friend. Spent a lot of time with him. Yes, I knew he was gonna die, but I liked the guy. I enjoyed spending time with him. I always went out of my way to talk to him. I considered him my friend. When he left to Japan, I was sad because I was losing a friend. And I could see him being puppeted by you when he was telling me he didn't consider me a friend. And maybe that's just me knowing, being able to see beyond what's happening, but that's the piece that pisses me off.
Wait.
That either you didn't realize he was my friend, or you didn't care.
That's what you were upset about?
Yes! I can count the amount of friends I had with one hand. I had no friends most of my life. I just couldn't connect to people. And then there was you, there was Maurice, there was Bob. And then after that, there was Jordan. And then there was Flannery, and there was Patrick. Those were the people I considered my friends. And then Jordan fucking went and did all the fucking shit he did. Me and Bob don't fucking talk anymore. Maurice was my best friend, and I don't think we understand each other anymore. You and I started dating, and at least if he was in Japan, well, friendships move away, and maybe I would keep in contact with him. I don't fucking know. But then he comes back, and I'm trying to talk to him, and I don't see him anymore. He's basically dead. I see you. I can hear your voice coming from him. I can see your mannerisms through him. I can hear you telling me I'm not your friend through his voice.
Casey.
And you're God, so what you say goes.
Casey, the reason I wrote him that way is because I didn't want him to be intentionally using his Eidolon in a negative fashion. I just wanted it to manifest, to line up with what it would eventually become. And the way I thought I could do that was, he's in like kind of a rough spot right now. He has had a lot of weird things happen in his life lately, and maybe he's a little depressed.
Oh no!
This
feels so fucked up. Like I feel on one hand, I'm
let me finish?
Yep. Sorry.
I didn't mean for it to seem like I was preventing him from ever being your friend again. If I had known that, I would have been able to correct it. But I just don't know I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing for you. I feel like every time I try to do something, it's the wrong thing. I don't know how to be good for you.
Maybe that's it. Maybe there's just no way for things to be good for me.
I'm trying to do what I can. I care about you. I just can't live up to this ideal of I'm not perfect.
I know that.
I know I project this sort of, or maybe I used to project a confidence and like I had everything under control, but I really don't. I just want you to be more honest with me and tell me things and not just bury it as if don't want to hear it.
Why did you fall in love with me? What made you fall in love with me?
I thought you were...
This is not an accusation. I'm sorry. I want to know.
I thought you were cool and funny and, also attractive. I liked that you were handy with, lots of things. Not just cars, but you seem to know your way around a lot of mechanical stuff. And, I can do math.
Don't sell yourself short.
The way that you could, look at something and figure out how to take it apart and put it back together and make it work, make something special out of a bunch of parts that just look like a random bits of metal and bolts. It was really cool. I liked how your mind worked.
Thank you. I feel I don't know who I am anymore. Nothing feels quite real. One moment I am literally kissing the first girl I've ever truly fell in love for. The next, nothing makes sense and everything seems to be against us. And then there's the baby, and I just want to make someone happy because I can't make myself happy anymore. And I don't fucking know. I don't want to complain. I don't want to be angry. I'm just so tired. I have fallen in love with you over and over, it seems. But right now, it feels impossible to love a god. And that is not your fault. I want to love you as a person. I want to love you with your flaws. I want to love you in a way that if we get into a fucking fight, I can go and talk to a friend and they're not you wearing their face. Or there's, a reason people don't have a happy relationship with gods if they're moral. Like, I know we're all technically, I know that thing, but you feel unreachable right now. And even before you ascended for the second time, you were there. I could touch you, I could hold you. But I feel like I couldn't. And this was me as well. Like, I feel like I couldn't quite reach you. I couldn't communicate with you. I felt like a lot of our relationship has been the fact that God didn't want us together, and our friends complained that we were too sappy, and that's fine, friends do that, but not God doesn't just rewrite history so that you don't love the person you love. I feel like most of our relationship has dealt with adversity. What even is our relationship if we're not fighting tooth and nail to keep it? And I do love you. Even if I can't hold you right now. Even if you are whatever, God feels so hollow. If you are the narrator. But
I'm doing everything I can to try and give us a normal existence. I'm not going to be like this forever.
But that shouldn't be on you, is the thing. That shouldn't
then
be on.
Then who should it be on?
Who the fuck knows? Maybe.
Do you want Jordan back? Jordan was the original Patrick.
I liked when Jordan. He's gonna hear because of this whole fucking thing, but I liked Jordan when he wasn't trying to fuck us. I like Jordan as a narrator when he wasn't trying to literally destroy our lives in the quiet moments. That's where he fucking shined as a writer, if he is to be believed. But those little moments, the moments with Patrick, the moments with Flannery, the moments with your dads, those were the nice moments. Not when he got bored of his toys. Not when he threw a fit. So I don't fucking know. No one should be God, but I guess we're beyond that shit now. I don't want the Boyd Moose to take over. I don't want nothingness. I'm scared about us. But I want to be scared about us. I want to be scared about my girlfriend and not knowing if we're gonna make it through college. I want to worry and have those fights and those arguments. I don't want to be scared that the world's gonna end, because fuck that. That's not real. No one relates to that bullshit. I want our story to be about us.
I do too. And I just need you to have patience with me. Because right now, this position I'm in, that's our best bet. And eventually I'm gonna have to give it to someone or something else. But until...
I do trust you. That I am allowed to disagree with you. I am allowed to get hurt by your actions, whether they were on purpose or not.
I know, I'm not disagreeing. Just be more honest next time. Just tell me, okay?
Sure. I'm not trying to sound dismissive.
I love you.
I'll tell you. I love you too.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be a big scene, but have a downtime move I want to do.
Well, real quick, first of all, I was going to say, do you want to update your tie to Haley?
Yeah, and I'm going to need to update my tie as well, because it was at 3.
And then while you're thinking about that, Mike, you don't have any mandatory tie scenes, but you're also... I don't want that to mean that you're getting shut out here. Do you have anything you want to do?
Not in particular. If somebody has an idea for a scene they want to do with Bob, I'm down, but I don't really have anything in mind.
Okay.
I'm still thinking, what do you want to update to?
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
For Casey, because right now you have one day it'll all be worth it because it'll be with Haley forever. Because I'll be with Haley forever. What if you just rephrase that to be a question instead of a statement?
Ooh.
I don't know. I think I want to be able to get in... something about getting into fights with Haley.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get into fights with Haley.
I would actually like to update my Flannery tie.
I want the normalcy of fights with Haley.
Yeah, I mean, you could even just, I want normalcy with Haley.
Yeah, I want the normal life with Haley.
That makes sense. Maurice, what were you saying?
I was just making a joke, because Maurice wants the opposite. He does want fights with Flannery.
Yeah, of course you do.
I think I'm gonna update my tie to I wish my motives weren't always questioned. I wish or actually no, I think it'd just be
How about I wish Casey would trust me?
Yeah, I wish Casey would trust me. That's perfect. Okay, that's 7 experience. Okay.
All right. Well, not to jump in when you've got a lot on your plate already, Haley, but I
don't think there's going to be a time when I don't have things on my plate, so whatever, it's fine.
Okay, but all right. I mean, sure, but I mean, yeah. Can we talk?
Sure. Yeah.
Could we talk like in private?
Okay.
Like away from everyone else?
Yeah, I wish Void Moose would actually let me bring people up here. But I don't want to test him. I'll just cut off the ability to view the narration.
Okay, yeah, that works. How you doing?
Well, I mean, things are going more chaotic than I thought they would. The paradox situation really messed me up. I was trying to be really careful about how I lined everything up, and then I gave away control because I just really wanted to be human again, and things just... I've been trying to be nice to him, but Solo really messed things up.
I mean, listen, yes, on one hand, but, you can't put it all on Solo. It started with me. I mean, you heard Merlin.
Yeah.
It started when I tried to rewrite you and Casey's relationship.
It's just really frustrating, because I thought that once I set all this up, that maybe I had a chance. And now it doesn't seem like there's going to be a reality left to go back to, even if my plan does work.
I mean, yeah, honestly, at this point, I would take it as given that your plan to survive works, but that's, not even the question anymore,
Yeah. I'm thinking of whatever I can, but it's terrifying to not know if it'll be enough.
This is really gonna come off like an I told you so, and that's not really what I mean by it, I guess, but I mean, with everything with Casey right now, with the baby and with that conversation you just had, which again would rather this not be the immediate follow-up to that, but what can you do? I mean, you get what I was trying to say when I was explaining my reasoning, right?
I mean, yes. But also, did we ever really have a chance to go through, normal relationship stuff?
I mean, you had a couple months there. Like, you all kept asking me over and over again if I care about anything. And I kept saying it depends on what you mean by care. Because, yeah, Haley, I care about everything, okay? I care about it so much. I just want it to work and make sense. And yeah, in a way, I care about all of you. I can't do it the way everybody else does it. And I was... I have blown any benefit of the doubt I could ever have, but, like, I wasn't just trying to hurt people for the sake of hurting people. I was trying to do what felt good and made sense, and like I already told you, your basic idea for surviving, I kinda like. I would have done it a lot differently than you did it, but if you had pitched that to me while I was still in your position, I would have rolled with it. I wasn't just trying to murder everybody. I was just trying to tell a good story.
Why didn't you ever communicate that with us? In fact, that actually makes me think of another question I had. Like, you kept trying to insist that you controlled us completely, that we didn't have any input on our lives, that we were just your puppets. And at the time, I thought you were just doing that to show how much control you had over us and how impressive it was. But being here, doing this, I don't understand why you insisted that when the reality is more impressive. Like, it's hard. It's hard to, like, it's actually hard to not control everything, you know? It's harder when you have elements that are outside of what you can do anything about. And that's not saying I want to control my friends directly. That would make things even more awkward, but
yeah,
it's hard, you know? I'm doing the best I can, but, you know, I can barely handle having more than one or two characters that I control in a scene at a time.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I think if you go back and reread my stuff, there usually is only one or two characters in a scene at a time.
I'm constantly not getting the voices quite right. You were amazing at that.
Oh.
It's so much more... You were good at it. And I don't understand why you... kept trying to act like it was something it wasn't. When I think all of us would have been happier if you just told us the truth.
Well, I have a few different thoughts about that. For one, would you really have been happier to know, to have the feeling that you're a small handful of real people in a world full of puppets? That's sort of existentially horrifying all in its own way. Kind of still is. I mean, you saw what happened when Jake didn't do anything over in the other story. Two, I guess... fuck it, I guess this is just me being emotionally honest this week. Maybe that made it easier for me to try and... If that was true, it would be easier. And maybe, if I just insisted it hard enough, it would be true. And clearly that's not how it works. I don't know why I don't have, or why I didn't have control over, you know, the rest of you, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's some weird fucking Excalibur sort of transcends time. It made me retroactively the narrator, right? And maybe the fact that all of you touch it sooner or later has given you some kind of, like, warding against full control of the narration.
Do you have any ideas of how to stop things?
Well, I think my guess is that the genie is kind of out of the bottle, and that just undoing all of the plot holes that the Void Moose is leaking through is probably too easy. if I had to try to think of something, the Void Moose is something from outside of reality, right? Or outside of the story, or however, outside of the bubble, like Merlin explained it. And like I said, it's like he's leaking into it. But if he's in it, then maybe there is some degree to which he is subject to it. You know what I mean? Maybe I think if we, and I look around, like, look up. I'm not actually doing this. Don't fucking show up. But if we were to summon the Void Moose right now and, like, attack him, I think it just wouldn't work, right?
Yeah.
I think we would just burn to death. But if we can set up, I mean, he's kind of taken the stage as, like, a final villain, right? And maybe we can try to turn if he's trying to eat the story, maybe we can turn the fact that he's part of the story against him. And we can write a climax that he dies in.
Yeah. So basically use narrative convention against him.
But here's the other thing, Haley. Do you guys want things to keep going the way they are? With, like, a narrator that puppeteers the whole world for the benefit of, like, 9 kind of annoying people?
No, I don't think any of us want that anymore.
Okay, because my solution would preserve that. Like, if my solution gives primacy to the power of the storytelling. So if you don't want that to be how the world works, then we're gonna need something else.
Why does this have to be so difficult?
You're fucking telling me. I thought I had figured out where I, like, belonged. And, you know, I can't, I'm not allowed to die. I don't know how to live. Don't know what else that leaves.
Just because you don't know how to live right now doesn't mean you can't figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I turned you into a bird.
I can't pretend like I didn't have it coming.
Maybe, but it was petty of me. And I tried to justify it by saying that maybe you'd learn something from the experience, but that was just thin justification. I don't think I ever truly believed that would somehow make you a better person.
Listen, it was petty of me to go about breaking up you and Casey like I did. Like, yeah, I stand by that as a creative decision, but, you know, there were kinder ways I could have gone about it. I could have had a conversation.
We all could have done better.
Yeah.
Well, that has been Disco. Okay, I'm not going to say anymore. That has been Disco. I hope you enjoyed the show. Like I said, if you want to support us, there's all that stuff in the ad break. If you want to find me online, you can't, because I'll be hiding in the undertow. But if you want to find everybody else, you can find Mike at Tabletop Gamera. You can find Luke at SSJ Speed Racer. You can find Irish at Stilts the GM. And you can find Fabby at Fabby_Garza. But most importantly, y'all need to wish Fabby a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Fabby! I don't know if you're listening to this, but happy birthday. Listen, whenever you're listening to this, if you're a listener right now, I want you to wish Fabby a happy birthday, a happy bear day. Happy bear day to Fabby. All of y'all need to do that. I don't care when you listen to this, wish Fabby a happy birthday. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Bye!